guys heading into this weekend with it being such a big game?
Everybody's just saying that we got to stick together as a team. This is a big time game, and we're going to be ready for it.
There's been, I know it's an outside noise kind of question, but there's been criticism of Jake, whatever. He's a guy that I think you guys have always kind of gravitated around, been a leader. Are you all kind of trying to rally around him in any way, or do you need to support him at all in this?
That was the biggest thing after South Carolina. Coach Smart said that we had to come together as a team, so we're embracing everybody. We got what we got, and we're going to play hard with who we have. Jake has been doing an amazing job for us past 2 years. He's going to continue to do the same thing.
Did he, one of the players this weekend, I can't remember who it was, mentioned something about a speech that Jake gave after South Carolina or something? Did he have one of those come to Jesus moments with everybody? Do you recall that?
I'm not necessarily just before team meetings. Sometimes the leaders will get up and say a few things to the team, how they feel, like what they think we need to work on before the next week of practice.
Right.
I had talked to Swift the other day. Said he takes y'all out for chicken wings on Thursday. Is that will y'all do that tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely. That's a tradition. We've been doing that since I think my freshman year. American Deli on Thursdays. Yeah.
Does he pay for every time?
Not every time.
Yeah. What you're a lemon pepper guy?
I like buffalo.
Yeah.
What's as far as the complexity of the Florida pressure schemes? How many do they have? I mean, how sophisticated is their front?
You really can't count. It's kind of like our team. Like when it comes to third down, we call them odd exotics. There's guys coming from all over the place. They have different pressures. With the safety is coming from 15 yards back. So we're just trying to watch a lot of film just to be able to key on it when it happens.
And then just as far as their ability to get the pass rush without the blitz, what about those edge rushers? What do you see on film that sets them apart?
A lot of times they get to the quarterback with just 4 people rushing. So that shows that they're very fast, athletic, and good at what they do.
Did you say odd exotics? I'm sorry. You said
Yes, odd exotics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a lot of 4-man rushes, what I've heard and seen before. So is it a matter of they really mask where that 4th guy is going to come from a lot of times?
Yeah, sometimes they'll hide who's coming, and sometimes it'll just be a 4-down rush, and then they'll just think they can beat you with their guys. They're very fast, and then sometimes they twist you.
Was Florida on your radar coming out of high school? I can't remember.
Not really.
It wasn't a place you were considering. There's a lot of crossover in the recruiting in these two. Do you know a lot of those guys, or is it do you feel familiar with?
I don't know, man. I never took a visit to Florida.
Is noise ever a factor in this game, in that stadium? I know it's got the 50-50 mix.
We've been working on crowd noise, but from my experience the past 2 games, I never really, felt like it was a problem.
Does it feel any different in there? Kirby was talking about it the other day. He said it was like a pro environment. Does it feel different than a college environment to you?
Yeah, it does, because usually you go to a away game, you go to the other schools, like small little locker room. It's kind of a different atmosphere, but you go in there, it's like a really nice locker room. We go out there and see like all the fans split half and half. It's pretty cool.
Was the 2 weeks between games, how much was that beneficial for you guys offensively to kind of crank it up another notch?
It was big for us. We honed in, trying to make sure we fixed our execution, making sure everybody's on the right page. As offensive line, getting back to our technique, our fundamentals, the things that make us play well.
How important would it be for you to finish your career? I guess you haven't lost to Florida. It's your 3rd year, and you kind of projected pretty high. How important would it be to finish your career without a loss to Florida?
It's very important. This game, like I said, it's a rivalry game. It means a lot to us, and it'll be great, to go through against those guys.
Solomon there next to you. I know this is kind of a home game for him. Does he talk about what it means to him down there?
Yeah, you could tell on the field. Saul always has so much emotion. I got to almost like pull him off the other guys because he's from Duval, so it's a big game for him.
What's been the biggest test for you personally in terms of matchups in your career, in terms of pass rushers that you've had to go up against?
I would say my freshman year when we went to Auburn, that was probably my roughest time against Jeff Holland.
You said you're what time? Your
roughest time.
Roughest.
Yes.
Okay.
How'd you do the second time around?
Played very well the second time.
Yeah. What would you do? So do you learn things when you play a guy like that? I mean, there are takeaways?
It's just when you play guys that pass rush really well, a lot of times you try to get out of what you're used to, what you've been taught. You try to do extra things that you don't need, and that's how I was. And then the second time I came back, I just trusted my technique and played my game.
What do you think you do especially well? If somebody asks you why you're so successful as a left tackle.
I think it's technique. I have other attributes, but I think being consistent in your set with your hands, all that things, it makes you a good, left tackle regardless of who's rushing.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Andrew.